What's up, El Paso? Welcome back to this week's episode of Annie's Adventures and Friends. Thank you so much for tuning in. I have some wonderful guests for you guys today. I'm super excited to learn about their businesses and all their upcoming events that they have. They are local here in El Paso, so make sure to go out, support, follow, all that good stuff. And as always, tell them I sent you. Without further ado, let me go on and turn the camera around and introduce our guests. All right, how are you guys doing today?
Doing good.
Good.
Thank you guys so much for joining me. So you guys are with Capture the Pooch.
That's right.
And we have Jaime and Lily in here.
Yes.
We have Miss Felipe Solis with Pro Musica. How are you doing today?
Wonderful. I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you for joining us. And we have some of your beautiful players. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. And then, of course, we have over here Santana Garcia, and he goes by, or you can find him on Instagram under If Streets Were Rivers. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
All right. You know how this rolls, El Paso. We're just going to go around the table, do a deep dive into each business, and learn all the details that we can, so that way you guys can go out and support them. So we're going to go on and start with Capture That Pooch. So I just found you guys recently on Instagram, and I was like, holy moly, what the heck? Like, this is here. Everybody needs to know about it. Everybody is, your pets are members of the society, members of the society, and your family. Yeah, all of the things. But they're so important. I mean, people have dog strollers and doggy bichons or whatever to carry their dogs. So I just know once we get the information out there, there's going to be tons of people who are like, you know what? I need some pet photography in my life.
Yes.
So you guys just started your business in January.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are local. Do you guys have a location, or you guys go to clients? How does it all work?
So right now, like you said, we just started in January. It all came from like kind of a joking thing that I was like, oh, it'd be funny to start a pet photography business and call it Catch That Pooch or Capture That Pooch. And so we took the plunge and just kind of started it. For the love of animals that we have, and we have 3 weenie dogs and
Oh, how cool.
and a poodle mix, and we just adore our dogs. We don't, those are our children and stuff.
Sure.
And we love them to death. They're little butts, but we love them to death. And so right now we're kind of working, since a lot of it is more like studio-based type of photography. We just do it there at our home and stuff at our garage. I do have another business that I've been doing for the last 16 years called Double Scope Film. So we have studio space and stuff like that. So that's another option if the client requests for something larger or whatever, depending on the project. And then we also offer our golden sessions. That's for the elderly dogs, so those, if they can't come to us, then we can go to their location.
So cool.
Or Aileen Pets, the End of Life Pet Photography. We are actually involved with the Tilly Project. They do end of life photography.
What?
You can find us registered with them. They have resources for end of life, and so we registered with them.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so we offer that. Our golden sessions take priority.
Yeah.
Obviously, there are senior pets, Aileen, so they take priority. We take our time, as he was saying. There's no rush,
Some of them have a little bit of more special needs that you need, so you guys are there
so
to.
we cannot be like quick.
No, you gotta.
We set it up how they need it, or like he mentioned, if we need to go to their home.
Yeah.
Definitely will
Take care of that for you guys. Awesome.
Yeah.
Right now, while you guys are talking, I'm thinking of a really cool business in East El Paso. I'm not sure if you heard of Spectacular.
I do follow them.
Oh my God, they're awesome.
I am like discovering all these pet businesses now.
She does really cool events, and I could see you guys setting up like a little pet booth. Oh my gosh, I'm seeing some cool things happening in my head. Anyways, okay, cool. So how do people find you? How do they reach you? Is this like one dog at a time, or can we have a family of puppies, or can it? You guys tell me how this works.
So basically our packages, they include up to 2 dogs.
Oh, okay.
And then there's an additional fee for every other dog that we have after that. So I think we did a package for a client that had 3 dogs, right? So they had the 2 cats.
Yeah, it was 2 cats and a dog.
And a dachshund.
Oh, how cool.
And then we also included them. They wanted a couple of photos with
their dog.
Like a family photo.
Yeah.
So we do
of course.
Yeah.
You guys knew what you were getting into. Come on.
Exactly.
Okay. Awesome.
So that's basically our packages. You can go to our website, capturethatpooch.com. Under the booking section, that's where our packages are. It's very simple.
Okay.
You can book everything on there. We have our times, our dates.
Oh, easy peasy.
Yeah. You can book it on there, and then that's it. Our
Instagram.
turnaround time. Yeah, you can follow us also on Instagram and Facebook at Capture That Pooch Pet Photography. We're always posting things like that. We try to do a lot of like behind the scenes when we can, when we're doing our sessions stuff like that with our clients, so we can kind of show a little bit of what happens, how it goes down. Sometimes there's some funny things that happen with the dogs, some mishaps,
blooper reels.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, that's pretty much where you can find our all our information.
Yeah. And you were saying, how about turnaround time?
Oh, so yes, turnaround time. Basically, our ones we've been doing a lot are the mini sessions, which are 20 minutes, and you, like I say, you can do up to 2 dogs, and then you get 5 digital images, high resolution.
Okay.
So they're ready for print if you want to print them, stuff like that. And so turnaround time is usually 2 to 3 days.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
So we're not
We are not on manana time. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty quick turnaround and stuff like that.
That's excellent. Because El Paso, how much time in advance should they book? Would you recommend?
I mean, we did one. What was it? 2 weeks ago. She called us.
The day before.
She reached out. And
everyone else is on manana time, but you guys are not. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, she reached out on Instagram. It was a previous client. She did our Valentine's shoot, and she wanted an Easter one. And he was gonna get fixed the next in 2 days. So she's like,
I gotta get it now.
For tomorrow, we're like, we do. She's like,
That's
okay.
excellent.
Then I will be there because he was gonna get fixed on Friday. We're like, yeah. So she's like, I need his Easter shoot.
Whoever thought we'd be talking about that on my podcast, right?
I know.
Dogs getting fixed. I love it, but it is what happens. You never know, and if you can
you.
squeeze them in,
Yeah.
and it's really cool because you guys do theme photography as well. Like I just saw your Easter pictures. Oh my gosh! Do you guys have any more bookings open for that, or is that close? Okay.
As a matter of fact, this Saturday we're going to be at the.
I'll pull up that. It's at the NEAT.
Yeah.
Oh, I love NEAT
On
Collective.
Saturday, March 30th, NEAT
Northeast El
Collective
Paso.
from 12 to 4. It's also like a...
I love everything they do there. What a cool
So they're going to have like the
addition.
dogs for adoption and stuff. So it's also doggy from 12 to 4. So we'll set up with like a small Easter...
Yeah, we'll have a small setup there.
Easter background. So then
come out.
to bring...
Sorry, like squirrel. You guys know who else maybe you want to talk to? Oh my gosh. It's in the mall. Sun City Kitty.
Oh yeah, over here at the salon.
Because it's all pet lovers that go there just to pay to play with
I know
cats.
that. We've reached out to some to ask if we could leave like our
just to
cards,
recommend
like, groomers as well. You know, we could leave our.
That's
our
a good idea.
cards
Yeah. Sorry, I always like start seeing where I can connect the dots everywhere. You know, that's awesome.
As a matter of fact, we're actually also working with the El Paso Animal Services.
Oh,
we
excellent.
were just there this past Sunday. Right?
Yes, Sunday.
That's so cool.
Pictures.
Man, I could even see it, like, because I know Bassett Place used to do pets with Santa, pictures and things like that, you know. So I mean, there's like all kinds of very cool ideas. Awesome. So we can go on and follow you guys on Capture That Pooch on Facebook and Instagram. You have your website. What's your website again?
CaptureThatPooch.com.
Easy peasy. And then you can even just book your session right there.
Yes.
If you have any questions, reach out to them. They'll be more than happy to help. Accommodating in all senses of the word, whether they need to go to you. Again, senior photography for your pets. That's so cool. You can do family pet photography.
Yes.
So really the world is your oyster when it comes down to that. Yeah.
The next thing we're planning is fur moms. So
Mother's Day?
Mother's Day, that's our next one.
Oh
Fur
my
moms
God.
out there.
Oh my God. So, okay, El Paso, if you're out there, you got like parents in there, you're like, oh my God, I bought them everything under the sun. How many more bouquets of flowers or chocolate boxes can I buy? Like this, I mean, my parent, oh my God, Monica, if you hear me, she's got like, I don't even know, I stopped counting, 5, 6 now, Dobermans.
Oh, wow.
And they're just so like regal, you know, and like awesome. Like, I'm gonna send them your way. Awesome. Is there anything else that you guys want to mention, touch base on? Do you have anything else upcoming? Can you mention again that event at NEAP?
The NEAP from 12 to 4.
This coming Saturday
From 12 to 4.
NEAP Collective. Excellent.
March 30th.
March 30th. This Saturday.
This Saturday.
Okay, at NEAP Collective.
12 to 4.
And if you guys have anything else coming up, tag me and I'll share it to our stories.
Yeah,
okay?
definitely. Right now, our goal is to really help El Paso Animal Services. We're doing for their at-risk pets.
Yeah.
Taking updated pictures for them. Our goal is to eventually be able to get like some kind of sponsorships to be able to take more pictures.
Yeah.
To help cover the
Oh, that's
cost
so
of
cool.
everything that goes into he took about, it was like 14 dogs.
Yeah,
we managed
14.
to take on Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah. So
We had done one in prior
we
weekend.
have done one as well.
But that was more, it was just out
Outdoor.
at the San Jacinto Placita.
Oh, cool.
So these we did in the studio, so we brought
set
a
it
nice
up there,
green
yeah.
background.
Okay.
the lights, everything. We
Yeah.
set
They
up.
get the full treatment.
Right.
Yes.
I love it.
Yes,
I
we
love
set it up
it.
there to help those at-risk pets that have been there. And was because a lot of them go in and you see like their intake photo, they're not appealing.
Oh, sure.
They
And it
look
helps them get
scared.
adopted.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these pictures help them get that attention.
And
they
that's how
need.
we see them.
Yes,
Yeah. No,
so
that's so
that's-
smart. That's genius. I love
Yes,
it.
and we really want to be able to do this more frequent, with them and everything. So that's our goal.
That's so
getting
cool.
that sponsorships
Yeah.
and everything to help us be able to do more photos for more dogs.
There's
for
an
them.
event coming up too, and I posted my stories
Mm-hmm.
yesterday or this morning. If you check it soon, but for El Paso Community College News, and they're having a dog party coming up soon or something.
Oh,
and one
wow,
of my friends,
okay.
Ruby's, is going to be one of the speakers there, and she has her own pet adoption program where she picks them up from Mexico and then gets them adopted
okay.
here.
Yeah, there's a lot of different
There's just so many, yeah.
local rescues here as well. Like where we adopted one of our weenie dogs, Huckleberry Hound. We helped them take a picture of. You see one with the cat. It's a Sphinx cat.
Okay.
They were entered in a contest to try and win that contest so they could buy a new van.
Yeah.
A transport.
You never know
van.
what's
So
happening.
we help them take a picture. Free. These are free of charge that we offer to these animal rescues.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super
yes, we
cool.
wanna help them.
Oh, I love it so much. Also, the El Paso Wing Factory, they have a doggy costume contest every Halloween, and they do a doggy runway walk with the costume and everything.
That's cool.
At the where is it they do the weenie dog races in
Yeah.
Oh my
October.
God, there's just so much. There's
a
so
lot
much.
of stuff out there. Yeah.
Make sure to follow. Capture that pooch
Yes.
to get all that information. And real quick, what type of marketing do you do, and what do you have any tips or advice for business owners?
So, I mean, yeah, we basically do kind of obviously the Instagram, Facebook. We do our stories, some reels, and like I mentioned earlier, we try to do as much behind the scenes when we're out at these photo sessions and stuff like that to kind of show a little bit of who the dog is, a personality sometimes comes through. And then I think we have a TikTok as well, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah,
don't post
we
too much
post.
on there, but
Okay.
again, we just started this about 3 months ago, so that's kind of what we've been doing for some of the social media is doing a lot of the reels and stories,
Awesome.
showing behind the scenes.
And any advice for business owners?
Just follow what you love to do. Like I mentioned, I have my other production company that I've been doing that 16 years now. And I just love doing that.
Yeah.
I'm still following that.
And you made up a funny joke, and look at where
Right,
we are
and
now.
Look at what it is.
It started from us taking pictures of our own dogs
Yeah.
every season.
Oh, so
And
cute.
we're like, but we said we should do this offer for other people because we would look up is there pet photography? There are photographers who take pictures of dogs, but there wasn't one that it was just
Like dedicated to
pets, yeah.
because
We haven't found any.
Yeah,
I think there was
that-
one or two people.
You're like, I'll
Yeah.
just do it myself.
Yeah, exactly. We're like, well, let's offer it.
I love it.
I'm not. He deals with all of that. I'm more of the talking to the clients because
Uh-huh.
I work from home. So that's what's great that I have time to answer. If somebody
Sure.
messages me, they don't have to wait till the end of the day to hear. We usually reply pretty quickly.
I love it. I
to
love
people
it.
and everything. And then I do a lot of reaching out to other organizations asking them can
Sure.
we leave business cards or do you mind sharing our page? And all of them have been very receptive and
that's
share our
great.
page. And
Yeah. This is the town for that for sure.
yeah.
I love it. I love
And
it.
the city needs it because there's so many dogs out there. Like we live far east. Every day there's missing this, missing
Oh,
that.
Oh, I see it all over Pit
It
Town.
breaks our heart.
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah.
There was was it yesterday morning or this morning? I told you there was two little. They looked like Yorkies or
Schnauzers
schnauzers
or
actually.
something, yeah.
They were just running around and they had collars on them, and it's it just breaks my heart. It's
Yeah.
just-
I know. We
Beautiful
always wonder
animals.
what more can we do to help the pet overpopulation or the shelters that are so crowded. I'm always wondering what can be done to help this crisis that's going on in this. And I know it's not only our city, but of course this is where I live and that's where I see it. What can we do to help that? It's just
I love how you
constant.
partnered and you're taking pictures to help get them adopted. And that's really cool.
Really, because it's just heartbreaking
Yeah.
seeing that constantly. And we were there at the shelters and just seeing the dogs. It's night and day seeing them when they're in their kennel to outside of their kennel.
Oh, sure.
You don't even recognize them.
Yeah.
So
That's
as
true.
a community, we definitely need to come together and do better for our animals.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. Awesome. Thank you guys so much
Thank
for joining
you.
us
Thank you
today.
for having
Yes,
us.
and if you think of anything else, just let me know. We'll get back around. Okay?
Yes, of course.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
All right. Talita Solis, how are you doing
I'm
today?
great. It's wonderful to be here.
Yes,
I'm
thank
learning
you for
so
joining
much
me.
because I am a music lover.
Yes.
El Paso Pro Musica, a film
Yes.
lover, and
El Paso Pro Musica.
a puppy lover. So that was just puppies, cats, anything that just needs love and has fur.
Yes, all of them. I love it. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Likewise, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Well, I've been wanting to have you guys on for a while, kind of learn more and educate the public about the services that you guys, what do you guys do there? Like, I know you guys also go around town and you perform for all types of different organizations, for the community, your upcoming events, everything. I want everybody to get involved, and so thank you so much for joining me to educate us on that.
Well, thank you so much. And just kind of the short version of what it is that El Paso Pro Musica does is we're a nonprofit that brings the finest classical and all genre musical artists to the region. Our artistic director is Grammy Award winner Zool Bailey, and he travels all over the world and brings some of the most amazing artists to our region. Now, the beautiful part is that our mission is to make music accessible to all. And all of these artists who agree to perform here for El Paso Pro Musica are also willing to reach out to schools, hospitals, any kind of facility imaginable so that we can do community engagement and educational outreach. And so with that said, we work to reach about 10,000 students every year.
Jiminy Cricket.
And
That's awesome.
these artists go to schools all over the region. We have everything from after school with Zul at Musica School to the Socorro district. We've worked with the Young Women's Leadership Academy in Isleta. And we had an incredible event. We did a collaboration with the award-winning Tornado Middle School Orchestra. And you would not have believed it was a middle school, but they had a connection to one of the groups that we brought called Simply Three, that is pop-driven, classically trained, and their director went to school with the violinist.
Oh, wow.
They hooked up, made it work, and these kids were practicing all year to be able to perform with Simply Three, with 3 million followers on YouTube at the Abraham Chavez Theater.
That's
So
insane.
it was insane. We did that early February, and it was absolutely fantastic.
What a cool experience for those kids.
It was so beautiful to watch
Yeah.
because they're looking up to these people, and people in the audience were like, this is a middle school. And the members of Simply Three, we travel everywhere. We're so overwhelmed by the discipline in these kids. And that's what's so very special about what we do. Hopefully the future that we inspire is that music does so much. Music, all of the scientific data with respect to science grades, math grades, discipline in schools, all of this. And we see that when we go out there, especially repeat visits to schools. So what's very, very wonderful is, for instance, last week we were at the Hospitals of Providence, and Zool Bailey was performing for the Progressive Care Unit. That's the unit that's underneath ICU. So after patients get out of ICU, they go there for care. And there was a patient whose blood pressure literally was coming down to the sounds of the music. And what was wonderful was that there was a nurse there who, when he was in high school, was in the middle school orchestra and high school orchestra, and remembered Zool Bailey going to his
that's so
school.
cool.
And it was just like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you came to our school. And so we're seeing this as time goes on, the people that we're touching. Now, what's really very special is our relationship with the University of Texas at El Paso, Go Miners, and the Department of Music. And we have what's called the UTEP Center for Arts Entrepreneurship, and we're housed at UTEP. And the fabulous thing about this program is that we're able to engage a future generation of students who are interested in careers in music in the 21st century. And that may sound, well, what does that mean? Well, what do you need to know? How do you become a master in your craft? how do you create your resumes? How do you create management skills and get into the job market and make it real? And so we've touched a lot of students, but there's so many wonderful students who go out in the community and do pop-ups, and they'll show up at places like Ardovito's Desert Crossing and Savage Goods. And we have two with us today.
Yes!
Christina Ramirez and Paola Munoz.
Hi, ladies!
They have been involved really since the pandemic.
Okay.
And they have worked tirelessly to share their music and to study. They're
that's
graduates of the Department of Music and Music Performance, and they've just been accepted to the University of Toronto for their master's program.
Congratulations.
In music therapy, which is really awesome because that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
Like I said last week, we were at the Hospitals of Providence. We were at the Bartlett with the Three Oaks Hospice Program.
Mm-hmm.
We were at Monte Vista. And we're also teaching a lot of students in health sciences, like at EPISD, at the CCTE program, how music works to soothe, heal, comfort, inspire, and educate.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of the mantra. And I'm so happy that these two fabulous musicians are with us today
Yes,
because they're
me
going
too.
to provide us with a little bit of music. We also have one more concert this season. We're referring to it as Pianissimo because it's the amazing Marc-Andre Hamlin. He is also from Canada. He has been nominated for 11 Grammys.
Wow.
The New York Times just said he has superhuman powers as piano.
That's so cool. And he's going to be right here in El
And he's coming to
Paso.
El Paso, and it's going to be wonderful because he's going to be engaging with students at UTEP's Department of Music.
Very cool.
And that's going to be very, very special. We're going to get out to the community, and he's going to be performing along with Zul Bailey, and that's going to be the Rachmaninoff Sonata.
Dude.
Cello and piano. It's just like,
How do we get our tickets?
how do you get your tickets? I'm glad you asked. You go to eppm.org and get your tickets there. $25 for adults, $20 for senior and military. But here's the best part: only $5 for all students.
Oh my God, I love
so
that.
your children, families, they can enjoy an incredible evening. This is going to
Family
be Saturday.
experience.
Absolutely. Saturday, April 13th at 7:30 at UTEP's Fox Fine Arts Recital Hall. And it's two musical powerhouses that you don't want to miss.
We do not want to
Marc-Andre
miss.
Hamlin, your special guest, Zul Bailey, and yes, tickets. eppm.org. Also, follow us on Instagram at El Paso Pro Musica. I'm at Solis Felipa. I'll be your friend. And we're also on Facebook, EPPM El Paso Pro Musica. I want more friends. I always want more friends. That's where I discovered the fabulous Hooch. Capture that Hooch.
That's right.
Oh, my people are here. Hopefully later on in the program or whenever you're ready.
Oh, yeah.
These two fabulous musicians will be able to regale
That's
us with
right.
a little music, and
I love
they're
it.
everywhere. They have gone all over this community. Rio Grande Cancer Foundation. They've been to UMC. They've been. We were talking about the McGoffin Home earlier. For
Oh, wow.
the Polish Society of El Paso. There's been so many ways that music is connected with so many organizations, and of course, the soothing, healing powers of music is what their future entails.
Yes.
So hopefully, they've been able to get some inspiration through what we've done through El
That's
Paso
so
Musica.
cool. Absolutely. And so if you want to hear that El Paso, you got to stay to the end, but it's going to be way worth it. And you're going to get to, have some moment of zen, some music therapy brought into your life. So make sure to stay with us. Just stay with us. So we have this event coming up. Again, this is going to be on April 13th,
Yes.
7:30. Get your tickets ASAP, El Paso. Again, only $5 for any student. Are you kidding me? We need to bring these kiddos and let them soak it up because they're sponges, and let's help encourage them,
Absolutely.
inspire them. And it's gonna be it's a great date night. If you have people in from out of town, your parents, you want to take everybody to this. So get your tickets ASAP. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. I'm such a fan. Okay, so I'm kind of fangirling because
No way.
and-
It's always about fangirling me.
Well, okay, but I have been following you for so long because I'm also an amateur foodie.
Oh.
I love to cook. I love to
I
go
love
to
it.
restaurants, check it all out. I talk about food constantly,
Same.
as Paola, who works in the office, can attest. And so when I see all the beautiful things that you post and everything, I'm like, oh, and I've been so inspired.
you're awesome.
So thank you
No,
for connecting the
thank you.
community
No,
through
yeah.
our beautiful sense of taste.
Absolutely. I mean, we have so much talent musically, through the arts, through our food here in El Paso, like so much talent on our little pinky, you know. So I just want to kind of help educate the public on where to go and find these amazing events, these wonderful businesses, organizations, nonprofits to go out and support these musicians. Just go out, support local, and as always, tell them I sent you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, real quick, what type of marketing do you do? Do you have any tips or advice for businesses or nonprofits out there?
Okay, as some people may know, my secret background, not really secret, but I worked in television news for over 30 years.
Yes.
I still do the movie review on Channel 9.
I love
But I think the most important thing to do is get yourself out there, whether
Yes.
it's music or whatever it is. Get yourself out there, like capture that pooch. Make people know what it is you're doing and how you're doing it. Social media, yes, it can be difficult to navigate at times, but also it can be a tremendous tool
Yes.
for your business to let people know where you're going to be, especially young musicians. I encourage them, get a business card, get your QR code, get it on social media so people know where to find you, how to follow you, and how to embrace the community that way, because the more people who know you, the more people you get to know, and the more you become part of everything that's beautiful about El Paso.
Exactly. I love it. I couldn't have said better myself. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Alrighty, Santana Garcia. What a cool freaking name, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining me. So, if streets were rivers,
Right.
is that like the band name? Is that just your page? Like
that's
how?
gonna be a stage name.
Stage name. Okay.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
So, if streets were rivers, how long have you been performing?
For the better part of like 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah, I've been playing music for 22 years. I'm 30 years old.
I was gonna
started
say it,
when I
but
was-
bro, like how old are you? Okay.
I'm 30 years old and I started when I was 8.
Oh, that's so
learning
cool.
guitar and music. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. So you play the guitar, you write your own music?
Yeah, I'm a songwriter.
Okay.
And I like to think of myself as a composer as well.
Okay.
If Streets or Rivers is gonna be like my solo project when it's just me and my guitar, and I like to tell stories and write songs. And then I
Yes.
also have another musical project which is called Cuerdas, and it's an honor to be next to Felipa of
Right?
Paso because I've played with Chris Hages and Gabi Fuentes, which they're very heavily involved with at Paso Pro Musica, which is
Okay.
an honor. I've actually played some of your events
Yes.
at our Divino Desert Crossings with
Oh,
Chris.
that's so neat. Small
And
town.
Chris studied under Zul Bailey.
Oh, wow.
So and now
And he's in the band with you.
for a while he was.
Okay.
And he's a friend, so anytime he's around, he'll show up to our shows. He'll play
that's
with
so
us.
cool.
He lives in New Orleans.
Yeah, he's in New Orleans now. Yeah, he was in El Paso a couple of summers last year, or the year before, like 2 years ago or so. But yeah, he's in New Orleans now, and yeah, it's an honor to be next to you and to hear everything you have to say. Your energy really made me like of positivity there. It feels great. Thank you very much. But yeah, I've got the Streets of River solo acoustic thing, and then I got Cuerdas, which is more of an instrumental classical classical style influenced music.
Yeah. So okay. So you have 2 different platforms that people can listen to you
Yeah.
via. And so if streets were rivers, like, tell us about the style of music that you prefer, that you love, that you chose, like a combo, like just tell me it all.
Yeah, with the
Paint
Streets
your
of
canvas,
Rivers,
bro.
with the Streets of Rivers, I really like to just pour my heart out, lyrically, musically, obviously as well. But with that project, I like to just kind of write songs that tell stories through my lyrics, experiences. A lot of times I write about just fantasy stories that I like to create, but can relate to everyday life and with people. So yeah, and it's a good way for me to just kind of pour out all my emotions. My music is a little, with that, it's a little emo, if you will.
Okay.
Because I can put a lot into what I write and stuff. So,
Yeah, I love that. Awesome. So, do you have anything coming up that people can go on and make sure that they go and catch you perform at?
Yeah, I'm gonna be at the pizza joint on the 30th
Okay.
of this month, which is March. It's a Saturday.
Which location?
The downtown
Okay.
location. It's on Stanton, I believe.
On the 30th.
Yes.
Perfect.
And
Okay.
then On the 19th, I will be at Woody's Gift Gallery in Las Cruces.
Okay.
That's going to be more of a songwriter listening room environment.
That's nice.
And then on the 20th, I will be at Valley Pizza in Las Cruces.
Oh, awesome. So El Paso, Las Cruces, you go wherever.
Yeah, on the 19th as well, I'm playing, during the day, I'm playing a private event.
Okay.
But, I mean, that's a private event. It's at Rio Grande Winery.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's going to be a Guarda show.
Okay.
It'll be down from Albuquerque.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. So, okay, wait. So how do we find the name of the project?
Which project?
Okay, we can find you at If Streets Were Rivers.
Yeah, on all platforms.
All
if
platforms.
you're interested in finding me on that handle, If Streets Are Rivers, everywhere.
And then yes.
Cuerdas.
Spell
You can
that for me,
find
please.
us on Cuerdas.
Okay. I'll tag them too, so that way they can go. Everybody
Yeah.
can
So
follow
for that, you can find us everywhere. For Instagram and Facebook, Cuerdas Official, and then on the music platforms, just Cuerdas.
I was going to ask you. So
Cuerdas.
for both, we can find you on like Spotify, streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for Facebook and Instagram, it'll be Cuerdas Official, and then for the music platforms like Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, just Cuerdas.
Okay.
And we recently released a single. It's called Lullaby.
Okay.
We released that about a couple of weeks ago. And
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so you can listen to that on all
Perfect.
platforms.
Yes, awesome. Okay, and so again, if you guys have a business out there and you're interested in booking talents here in Las Cruces, El Paso, Alamogordo, wherever, reach out, and they can do that through you. Also, if you have a private event, also reach out and book some awesome music for your private event. Is there anything else that you want us to know or to get the word out, or are you asking for anything from the community?
I guess we are in the process of recording and writing a full-length album for Cuerdas, so that'll be out in the summer.
Okay.
It's a good thing to look.
We'll have you on. We'll have all of you guys on if you want. You can come play a song or two for
that'd
us.
be great.
Yeah.
We'd love that. And then with the record, usually a tour follows. So I'm in the process of booking a tour for that too. So I'll be on the road again in the summer. I was on the road this March. Yeah, with Cuerdas. And then I was on the road this spring with my solo If Streets Are Rivers project.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that was cool. I got to spend a couple of weeks out in Texas playing in all the big cities and the little towns in between.
That's awesome.
It's pretty exciting. So yeah, keep an eye and ear out for that.
I love it. Is there anything you're asking for from the public?
Can you elaborate a little more on that?
Go out and follow them and go check out their music on Spotify and all the other streaming platforms. I don't know if there's anything. I just like to ask. Sometimes musicians, nonprofits, artists, they have something they're looking for from the community. So it's just a platform to be able to do that. But if not, that's cool too. You're just like, come listen to my music, right?
I mean, that's as far as community goes.
Yeah.
Just what community is, just
Support.
being very involved, supportive, and
share it.
Smiling. Just a simple smile goes a long way.
I love it. He wants your smiles, El Paso, and he wants your follows. He wants your likes. Go and support. Listen to the music. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. And then please, everybody, tag me in everything so I can help share it. Did we cover everything? Everybody? Did anybody miss anything? No? Real quick for Santana though, what type of marketing do you guys do, and do you have any tips or advice for musicians out there?
I guess Felipa and you all covered pretty good points when it comes to social media, obviously being very involved. The way I do it is very old school. I like to sometimes go to the newspaper. If you have an event, put it in the newspaper.
Okay.
And then also when it comes to businesses and community, just going in, if you know a friend that's a business owner or a place that you want to play or you want to get to or you want to get involved with, I go support them, eat if it's a restaurant, have some coffee, and then find a way, hey, can I talk to the owner or anybody, and then just communication. And then I also like to do flyers and just handing out.
I love it. Yeah.
As far as
old school ways, right? Yeah, I love it.
It's effective.
Awesome. Thank you so much. on this side of the table, El Paso. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate your all's time today. Thank you guys at home for tuning in again this week. I appreciate you guys coming every week. We have 3 to 4 different businesses on. We dissect them and encourage you to go out and to support these awesome organizations. Real quick before I head out, and before we hear these lovely ladies play, just final announcements. A sponsor shout out. Thank you so much to El Paso Family Dental. Look, guys, look at this. Get a closer. The gaps are gone. It's so cool. Okay, so I have a 8-week treatment. No, it's 4 months. It's not. I've just finished the halfway. So yeah, and it's like flown by like that. It's super easy if you're interested in aligners. Like, I completely recommend it. It's not for everybody, so you do have to go to your dentist or El Paso Family Dental if you're looking for a dentist and see if you are a candidate for it. If not, they can help you with braces as well. But for me, it worked out. We're fixing some spacing and then rotating some teeth and a little bit of overbite correction. But for me, again, it's a 4-month program. I'm halfway done. I cannot say enough good about the aligners. It kind of feels like at first like you're talking all the time in vampire teeth, and then you just get used to that. I sleep on them. I can only have them off for 2 hours, so I'm a little bit more picky about what I'm snacking. If you guys know me, you know I'm a snacker, so that's been good too, because it's kind of a aligner diet, so I'll take that. But I mean, it's not uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt. Maybe the first day or two of a new tray, because I put a new tray on every Monday, I can feel the difference. But other than that, smooth sailing. So again, if you guys are interested in aligners, please go out and reach out to El Paso Family Dental and tell them I sent you. Thank you so much to Star City Studios for allowing me every week to come into this gorgeous studio gallery and allow me to use space for this show. Viva La Mocha, if you guys need any print work, please reach out to them. Graphic design work, send it to them. They designed my logo. They designed the El Paso Strong logo. You guys know them. You love them. You might just not know who it is, but I'm telling you, Viva La Mocha. Go check them. Put your orders in and tell them I sent you. And again, thank you so much to El Paso Zoo Society. Guys, we need to rally together for the El Paso Zoo Society. They were supposed to join us today, but they had an important meeting, so they're going to be here next week so we can learn about more ways that we can support them. It is crazy what's happening right now. Every single zoo out there operates with a nonprofit, the Zoological Society. So that's our nonprofit with the zoo, and the city's cutting it. That would make us the only zoo without a nonprofit operation. And what's so important about the El Paso Zoo Society is they keep our money here with our animals at our zoo. So it's incredibly important that we can't let this slip through the cracks. We have to do what we can to help them, and reach out to them so that way you can get the information on who can write and to voice our opinions on this. It's our city, guys. We have to be able to help however we can. How are we going to pay for these huge pieces of medical equipment for our huge animals, for enrichment programs, all the cool things that happen behind closed doors? We need them. So please follow them, find out how we can help. Dead Beach Brewery, thank you so much again for your sponsorship. And I think I set them all. El Paso Family Dental, Dead Beach Brewery, El Paso Zoo Society, Viva La Mocha, Star City Studios. Yes, I did. If you guys are interested in getting a featured post on Annie's Adventures to highlight your business, please reach out to me. I just need a week's notice and we'll get you in, and just send some more customers your way. So without further ado, I'm going to pause the camera and we're going to let these lovely ladies sit up so we can go on and they can take us out. All right, stay tuned. It's coming right up. And all right, El Paso, you guys are going to take us out. We're so lucky. Thank you so much. El Paso Pro Musica, you guys take it away. Thank you guys so much. All right, El Paso, make sure to go follow and tell them I sent you. See you out there. Bye.